Finished up the refoam on these Infinity rs-iiib speakers, and they came out really good. So I just wanted to give you a quick video, show you what they look like. This foam around here, it's kind of known to deteriorate, and you can rip the pad off and redo it, but all I did was vacuum it off good and get all the loose stuff. It's good enough for me. I think it'll be fine for now. I'll probably eventually replace it. The woofers, I had some videos showing how they looked before and how the refoam process, what I did, and this is the end result. So like I said in the previous video, we had some issues with them rubbing initially. Tore out the foams, cleaned them up, and then redid them, and now they're really good. You kind of go around and no scraping at all, no matter how far out you go with the actuation on either of the speakers. So really happy with the way they came out. In the other video too, I mentioned how I had applied some sealant to the foams. I'd seen that on the Simply Speaker website. They had the glue that I already had, and I wanted to try it on these. You can see how they're darker than the normal light gray foams that Simply Speaker usually sell. That's what that glue will do. It'll seal them. Should last, they say, up to 50% longer. So I'm assuming I'll get a good 50 years out of these. No problems. No issues with the refoams. These top ones, these are the ones that they actually had the right side out and didn't get any glue on the trim piece there, the trim foam, and they look good. What I did on the bottom one, they had them really kind of messed up with the glue on both sides, and I probably used the wrong kind of glue to adhere them, but I just went over them with a black permanent marker. I think they look pretty good. So that's what these look like. Grills, really good shape. I'll talk about that in a second. The wood on these cleaned up really nice when I got them. They were in need of some oil and some cleaning, but they really look nice. Good shape cabinets. So these are the RS4Bs that I had done previously. They came out really good. They were in pretty rough shape, but the refurbish on these went really well. This is the RS4B again. It's one that I did. You can kind of tell on these. I wanted to show you how that Simply Speaker, the foam on the bottom, you see that contrast between the foam trim and the actual foam for the speaker. So on these I had to do the voice coils, a new spider, a new dust cap, and the new foams, but they came out really well. And this is the other RS3B that was done. Again, the cabinet's in phenomenal shape. That pad that normally deteriorates, it's not too bad. I vacuumed it off. And again, it's got the foam that I redid. Both look good. I can kind of go through again, and absolutely no rubbing anywhere where I had quite a bit of rubbing before. But no scraping. And like I said in the previous video, on two of them I could go right down the center and get scraping right away. So I have played these and they sound phenomenal. Again, same sort of thing. I put the good trim piece up here, did the sealant. Kind of see there's not as much contrast between the foam and the trim piece to the outer ring, but I think it looks really nice, and I like the way it came out. It's got a little more shine on the foam. So I kind of want to show you real quick. This is some of the materials I use for the refurbish. The Murphy soap cleans them up pretty good. I go over it with that and a rag, and then once that dries out, I hit it good with the Howard feed and wax. I found that's a really good product for cleaning them up and making them look good, restoring them. Other things it might need is some wood glue. Sometimes those trim pieces will be a little loose, or other wood spots that you can fix up. If it's extreme, you get some wood putty. It's a little 2-part JB Weld quick wood. Works pretty good. And then if you have that, you normally will kind of try to match the colors. And I found these markers actually work out pretty good. Exact match, rejuvenate. And then, like I said, on those trim pieces that you can use just some permanent markers. On the grills, I actually sprayed them down first with some detergent mixed with this little water bottle here. Spray it on good. Don't over wet it, but you can clean up the grill cloth really good just with a little detergent and water and a rag, and then kind of make sure you don't over soak it, or otherwise the glue will come off of the frame. But once you spray it down, maybe soak up some of the water around the frame and then rinse it good. For the badges at the bottom, they were in pretty rough shape. Could barely see the infinity in the emblem, but all I really did was clean them up a little bit and hit them with some permanent markers. I got a silver, gold, and a black just to fill it in. And thought it looks pretty nice. Clamp, you might need it for the wood trim, but that's it. So I can't really play the speakers right now, but they do sound great. I'll try to make another video once I got a device that I can record and play at the same time. Thanks a lot.